All right, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as to the hot information where they drop from my table. I go to drop today's own with evidence of video. You go to see them with the welcome in the show live. As it be, Biafra Liberation Army don't capture one Nigeria Air Force personnel. You know, say sometimes this energy them boys, and I then they surprise me. You know, go they fight with person will pass you. Even Annie of Biafra is fighting with these Biafra soldiers. It's just that these Fulanese don't understand all these things. But anybody on when they want, there are people who owns the land. You can't come and be fighting them. Even 1967 to 1970, I say outside Bataloka. The Hausa people that came to Oka did not know what stopped them, and they fought them too. Meanwhile, make I carry you go to that information. Biafra Liberation Army has captured Nigerian Air Force personnel during a gun battle in Southeast region, though news-banned newspaper could not independently verify the actual place the Air Force personnel was captured. But Mr. Simon Ekpa, the Finland-based agitator, posted a video of the frail-looking officer eating gari and soup on his official S handle on Thursday. I go drop the video. Just follow this broadcast to the end. I go drop the video at the end of this broadcast. Make you see him.
Now, gentle the Yahoo, they talk to you. They talk to you. That gentle way that they look for. See, I'm here.
What are they trying to kill? Then give you food. Now be gentle the Yahoo give you food to eat now.
Now the food.
You are going.
Now the food of gentle killer. Gentle killer carrying food. Can't give the Nigerian. Are you from where?
I am promising you.
He's from Niger State. So Niger State, this is the Nigerian Air Force that joined together with Nigerian government to come and fight Biafra Liberation Army.
We are only fighting for our freedom, Biafra. Our own nation, Biafra. We are not against anybody. We are only seeking for our freedom. And we can't fold our hands looking for our enemy to come and destroy us. No, it can never happen. That is why we are picking up arms. And that is why we are facing.
The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile also confirmed that the captured officer hails from Niger State, not central of Biafra. But one significant thing you should understand about the Biafra Liberation Army is that they are not there for violence. In as much as this guy is from Niger State, from the North Central, they did not buy that guy. They still gave him gari, they still gave him soup, they still gave him water to be able to at least revitalize himself. And this will show you that these people are not there to just do anyhow. They are there just to protect the land. Of course, you know the work of the military is to protect the nation from external and internal insurrection. And this is what these people are doing. As it be, the Biafra Liberation Army feeding the terrorists Nigeria Air Force who came to kill them but was captured by attention is the meat in the hardship of Biafra Defense Force is feeding these terrorists with too much meat inside plates. The man is from Niger State. He is even drinking bottle of water. See his mustache, Ekpa said in the post. Military authorities are yet to issue any official statement confirming or denying the development. Meanwhile, the ominous action of Ekpa, who has been leading the campaign of the secession of Southeast region from Nigeria since Nnamdi Kanu was taken into custody by the authorities, has resulted in a lot of things, death of scores of security operatives and destruction of properties. Also, billions of naira have been lost in the region as businesses keep losing down over the perennial counterproductive sit at home and its security consequences. I go drop that video to you. All those English where they see there, we say somehow you know that a child that does not know how to cry will be crying ee. So that English is to say that Ekpa is really peppering the Nigerian government, them boys. As it be, the man Obi Agocha he said if bail can be granted to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he is willing to countersign Obi Agbocha on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Obi Agbocha will be lawmaker, now in the tongue this one. In a landmark ruling, the Nigerian Supreme Court has overturned a lower court decision to revoke the bail of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The decision hailed as a victory for justice acknowledged the extraordinary circumstance that led to Kanu's departure from Nigeria while on bail. The case has been closely watched with significant political and public interest. The lower court has previously revoked Kanu's bail, arguing that his flight from the country was an act of evasion. However, the Supreme Court has ruled that Kanu's actions were justifiable due to the severe threat to his safety. Federal lawmaker Honorable Obi Agbocha, in an interview with Arise TV, praised the ruling, explaining that the court considered the context of a military raid on Kanu's residence in 2017, which occurred while he was out on bail. The raid reportedly involved a forceful entry and ransacking of Kanu's home, raising serious concern about his security. The Supreme Court held that under the circumstances, Kanu's action of running away was justifiable, Agbocha stated, emphasizing that the military's action created a hostile environment that threatened Kanu's life. According to the court, Kanu's escape was a necessary measure to protect himself and should not be interpreted as defiance of the law. Agbocha highlighted the significance of the ruling in recognizing the broader human rights implications of Kanu's situation. Had Kanu remained at home, his life might have been at risk, Agbocha noted, referencing other incidents where individuals in similar situations face fatal outcomes. In a gesture of support, Agbocha expressed his willingness to back Kanu's potential release. If bail can be granted to him, I am willing to countersign that bail, he said, underscoring his belief that Kanu's departure was as a reasonable and necessary response to an extraordinary threat. The Supreme Court decision has sparked widespread discussion about the balance between legal accountability and the protection of human rights, particularly in politically sensitive cases. For Kanu and his supporters, the ruling offers hope for a fair resolution to his ongoing legal battle while spotlighting the need for accountability in the event that led to his departure from Nigeria. Meanwhile, I'm not against what Obi Agbocha is doing. I am not against that. But what I am against is that these people usually use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to chase clout, to gather people to support them, to bring a lot of people to stay behind them because they know that Kanu is a mighty political figure, is a pillar in Nigeria politics, in Nigeria, everything about this nation. As an Igbo man, if Kanu should come out for president, apart from other tribes, he will win. Because Igbo people trust Kanu so much, even with their own life. And some of these politicians are doing a lot of things using Kanu because they know that once you mention the name of Nnamdi Kanu, everybody will be ready to rally around you. And you see these people taking advantage of this particular situation in order to be able to gather people to support them. I will not be surprised if in 2027 Obi Agbocha comes up with a post he wants to contest for. I will not be surprised because that has been the usual way. Soludo did the same thing while he was trying to emerge into office. While he was contesting for the governor of Anambra State, he took the same way. He did a lot of things to make sure that people believe that he is standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when he became the governor of Anambra State, what happened? Ndị be anyị si ka okeke gasịla amị kedebe buutu ya nọ. Ka okeke gasịla amị kedebe buutu ya nọ. As it is. Meanwhile, another information, I will drop a video for you where you will see the new Biafra football team who are contesting in a particular game like that. They are mixed up though. You see a lot of whites, you see white, you see black, and the rest of them. Of course, those white are children given birth by Biafrans who are based abroad. And I'm telling you, what I'm envisioning is what is happening in places like what is it called? In places like France, where almost all the football team members in France are almost all of them are black. Are you talking about Boba? Are you talking about Mbappe? There are a lot of them, Kante, N'Golo Kante. There are a lot of them that are blacks. Almost all the France football team are blacks. So somebody should now not say because some people who are representing the Biafra national team are white, their children giving birth by the black parents with white mothers or something like that. Of course, you know that half caste stuff, how it used to be, and that is what is been happening. Meanwhile, just watch that video as I'll come back. Okay, watch this video. You go see say here over here Biafra football team their dressing room. Ọbụla ofu nwaanyị na be anyị a na-akpọ ya nne n'udo a ọsị na ara ekwu ọnụ nkịtị ekwu na ọ na-aga ekwubu ọnụ nkịtị ọ bụrụ na nke aja mbene. If you look at that video, you go see say na Biafra football team na their dressing room be this. So I have never seen a leader as proactive as Mazi Simon Ekpa, a man who knows his onions, a man who knows what he's doing. It's not about fighting for freedom, but do you know the tactics? Do you know the means? Do you know the ways? Because he that does not know the ways of the forest does not pass through that forest. Mazi Simon Ekpa, independence have not come. Biafrans have gotten all these things, and this will tell you that a lot of things are happening. Meanwhile, the next video you are seeing on your screen there, just watch is some NIV them boys where they capture and their boots and their uniform, and the Biafra them boys don't capture them. And so these boys, people are saying a jazz when they use it, whatever they use, they capture NIV them boys. No issue. I got here. Thank you for listening. God bless you.